I want to talk about Netflix today. Netflix had a massive crash to their stock price not long ago after it was announced that for the first time ever, Netflix actually lost net subscribers. Now, any subscriber based business has some of what we call churn, which is subscribers turnover. We also have that. We have a membership program to fund our program. And if in a day you have 100 people sign up and 20 cancel, you've got a certain level of churn, but you're still coming out ahead by 80 subscribers. And what Netflix for the first time has experienced is a net decline in subscribers. Stock price collapsed very quickly, and many different opinions about what's going on. And I want to give you my sense of what's taking place with Netflix. First, a really quick word from our sponsor, Morning Brew. If you're like me, and I know many of you are in different ways, you probably spend some of your day kind of mindlessly scrolling through Twitter or Reddit and kind of coming across news articles, but not really taking in what's going on in the world today. Morning Brew lets you soak up the entire day's news in a focused way that takes about 5 minutes a day. It's a way better use of your time. Morning Brew's a free daily newsletter. It's 7 days a week. In about 5 minutes, Morning Brew gets me caught up on politics, business, finance, tech, just what's going on in the world in a much more focused and efficient way. Much better use of my time. They take all the day's news stories and boil them down into just the most important points so you'll be informed about what's taking place. Maybe you like watching the David Pakman show because I take stories, hopefully break them down, and give you the important takeaways and something to think about. That's exactly what Morning Brew does, but Morning Brew will keep you in the loop on more than just politics, like I said. When you have a few minutes of downtime on your phone, don't get bogged down in either clicking around or one long news article you're never actually going to finish. That's where Morning Brew is perfect. You get a well-crafted series of bite-sized articles and you get through them quickly and you're informed. Subscribe to Morning Brew right now using the link below. Okay, so is Netflix losing subscribers because there are too many alternatives? Is Netflix losing subscribers because they increased their prices too much too quickly? Is Netflix losing subscribers because they've gone woke, as some people have said? I think that there's a combination of things that are going on here. One of the advantages to Netflix is the same advantage that Tesla has had for some period of time, which is first mover advantage. Tesla was the first to have a long range electric vehicle be widely available. Many of the earlier electric vehicles were either hybrid, where they were electric for a little bit and then switched to gas, or just have a low electric range. Tesla committed to 100% electric vehicles early. Whatever your opinion is about Elon Musk, they did it well enough that they had this first mover advantage. Now, as I've said before, as a Tesla owner myself, other companies are better at making cars than Tesla for now because they've been doing it a lot longer. When you look at the Audi e-tron, when you look at even electric vehicles by Ford and Chevy, doesn't have to be in the luxury space. These companies have been making vehicles for a really long time. And so when they catch up in terms of range to Tesla, Tesla will likely suffer unless they can do something. Lower the price, improve the cars even more, some kind of marketing campaign that convinces people, get a Tesla anyway. And many companies are now getting close to Tesla in terms of range. The new Audi e-tron later this year will have basically the range of a Tesla. The Mercedes EQS, etc. Okay, so the first mover advantage will start to go away. Similarly, Netflix had that first mover advantage when it came to sort of like top tier licensing for movies and shows, as well as high speed streaming. And they benefited greatly from that. We saw the wave that Netflix rode coincide perfectly with the increased availability of high-speed internet, which lets people stream high definition and 4K content. But then over time, as it became less of a novelty, you saw other players enter the market. And depending on what you're interested in, Netflix may no longer be the option for you. We have CuriosityStream as a sponsor, which specializes in documentaries. If you really love documentaries, you might not want to pay $14 a month for Netflix when you can pay $15 a year for CuriosityStream. If you like a certain type of film that is on Amazon Prime Video rather than Netflix, you might say, I've already got Amazon Prime. I don't need Netflix. I've got plenty of stuff through Amazon Prime. Hulu, Roku, all these different things, Apple TV, etc. So there's a fragmentation and there's the loss of Netflix first mover advantage. I think all of these things are absolutely true. In addition to that, there's a timing aspect. Early in the pandemic, with everybody being stuck at home, subscriptions for everything went crazy. For our show too, we saw it as well. And then as slowly people are getting back to doing the things that they did before, going to sporting events, going to movies, travel, all these different things, many people are saying, I have more subscriptions than I need. And just by statistics, if Netflix is one of 5 or one of 8 or one of 10 subscriptions you have, some people are going to choose to cancel Netflix. So I think it's an all of the above. Now, do I think Netflix going woke is part of what's going on? I don't. I have to tell you, I don't. And if somebody wants to change my mind on that, by all means, feel free. But I do not see that as one of the reasons for Netflix burning off subscribers. Let me know what you think.